To start this presentation, I recorded my freestyle stroke from the side and top views. This angle gives a clear view of my body position, leg alignment, and head movement. From this footage, I identified the three main issues which I've listed. I'll refer back to moments in this video as I explain each of these and the strategies I'm using to improve them. There are also strengths in my stroke, like good shoulder rotation and arm reach, which I plan to build on moving forward. While there are several areas I'm working to improve, I've also identified some strengths in my freestyle technique. First, I have an effective arm extension on entry, which helps set up a streamlined position in the water. Secondly, my shoulder rotation during the recovery phase is strong, supporting efficient propulsion and reduced resistance. The strengths give me a solid foundation to build on as I address these technical issues I identified earlier. Included is a photo that shows my arm extension and shoulder rotation while swimming. As there is still plenty of room to improve, it's encouraging by these aspects of my stroke and look forward to working on my techniques. One of the main issues I've been working on is that my legs tend to drop below my body line when I swim. You can see it clearly in this image. My legs sit too low in the water, which creates extra drag and slows me down. It also makes the stroke feel heavier and more tiring than it should. To start the correction, I've been focusing on a few key techniques. I remind myself to kick from the hips rather than the knees to keep my heels close to the surface and to engage my core throughout the stroke to help maintain a flatter, more streamlined body position. Another important cue I've found helpful is to look straight down, not forward, and gently exhale under the water to stay relaxed and keep my body balanced. In training, I've been using kickboard drills in a strong, streamlined position to reinforce the right posture. I also use a pull buoy at times to help me get a better feel for proper body alignment without having to think about the kick. Another key issue I've identified in my freestyle is excessive head lift during breathing. As shown in the image of me, I tend to lift my whole face out of the water, which breaks my streamline and increases drag. This slows me down and causes my hips and legs to sink, making the stroke more tiring and less effective overall. To improve this, I'm working on several technical cues that I've listed, resulting in maintaining a better head position throughout the stroke. In training, I've been practicing bilateral breathing for better balance and using drills like single arm freestyle with a kickboard to isolate the head movement. Fins help me stay stable so I can focus on getting this all right. The second image shows the correct breathing technique that I am aiming for. This slide shows the top view of my freestyle stroke. When looking at the image, the red line highlights how my arm crosses the midline of my body during the pull phase. This movement reduces propulsion and introduces unnecessary lateral movement, making my stroke less efficient. The two green lines represent the ideal underwater pull path, often referred to as the train tracks. Ideally, each arm should enter the water directly in front of the shoulder and pull straight back along this path to engage the larger back muscles, creating a more efficient swim and maintaining forward momentum. By comparing my stroke to the ideal stroke, it's clear that my current technique is different from what's biomechanically optimal. The attached video reinforces this by showing the crossover in real time, making the technique breakdown clearer. To conclude, by breaking down each issue, I now have a set of practical cues and drills to guide my training. My immediate focus will be on engaging my core and maintaining a streamlined body position, rotating my head instead of lifting it to breathe, and ensuring my arms pull straight back in line with my shoulders. I'll continue to use video feedback and targeted drills to monitor my progress and make further improvements.